Morning students, we are discussing plant growth and its development, right? Plant growth and its development. Today we are going to discuss plant growth regulators. What's plant growth regulators, right? Now listen here. Sir, this plant growth regulators. Plant growth regulators also called as plant growth regulators are also called as phytohormones. What's phytohormones? Phytohormones are plant hormones. Plant hormones are plant growth substances. Plant growth substances. Plant growth substances. Is this statement okay? Therefore, plant growth regulators are also called as phytohormones. Sir, phyto means plant, right? So, also called as plant hormones or plant growth substances. Plant growth substances. Is it okay? Right? Sir, these plant growth regulators, these are small molecules. What is their size, sir? Small. These are small molecules. These are simple molecules. These are simple molecules. Sir, these are organic or inorganic, sir? They are organic. They are organic molecules. They are which molecules, sir? Organic molecules having a diverse chemical composition. Having diverse chemical composition. It means they differs in chemical composition. Differs in what's chemical composition, right? Therefore, plant growth regulators, these are small, simple, organic molecules with diverse, different chemical composition. Sir, now we are going to see the chemical composition of plant growth regulators. Chemical composition of plant growth regulators. Okay. Plant growth regulators. Plant growth regulators. Chemical composition, right? Chemical composition, right? Go for the first one, plant growth regulator, right? IAA. Sir, what is the full form of this IAA, sir? Indole 3-acetic acid. What it is? Indole 3-acetic acid. Indole 3-acetic acid. This is the full form of IAA. Sir, what is this IAA, sir? It is a auxin. IAA is a auxin, right? Sir, what is the chemical composition of this IAA, sir? Name itself indicates they are indole compounds. They are which compounds, sir? They are indole compounds. They are which compounds, sir? They are indole compounds. They are indole compounds. Is it okay? Right? Number 2, go for the second one. What it is? GA3. Sir, what is the meaning of GA3, sir? It is nothing but a gibberellic acid or gibberellic acid, right? We can call even it as a what, sir? Gibberellins, right? What it is? Gibberellic acid. Gibberellic acid or gibberellic acid, right? Sir, what is its chemical composition, sir? Sir, this gibberellic acid or gibberellic acid, right? Its chemical composition is terpenes. What's that? Terpenes. Terpenes. Sir, in first year we read that these terpenes are secondary metabolites. Terpenes are what, sir? They are secondary what metabolites? They are secondary metabolites. Terpenes are secondary metabolites, right? Now go for number 3. What it is, sir? N6 furfuryl N6 furfuryl aminopurine. Sir, what it is, sir? N6 furfuryl aminopurine. It is nothing but kynetin. What it is, sir? It is a kynetin. Sir, what is this kynetin, sir? Kynetin is a type of cytokinin. Kynetin is a type of what, sir? Cytokinin. Right. What is its chemical composition, sir? Sir, it is a adenine derivative. What it is, sir? It is a adenine, right, derivative. It is a adenine derivative. Sir, adenine is a purine or pyrimidine, sir? It is a purine nitrogen base. Adenine is a what, sir? It is a purine. It is a purine nitrogen base. Adenine is a purine nitrogen base. Is it okay? Right. Next one, number 4. Go for the fourth one. What, sir? Abscisic acid. Right. Abscisic acid. Abscisic acid. Sir, in shortcut we are going to write this abscisic acid as ABA, right? Abscisic acid. Sir, its chemical composition, carotenoids. What, sir? Carotenoids. Sir, carotenoids, they are photosynthetic pigments. Yes or no? They are water insoluble photosynthetic pigments. They are water insoluble photosynthetic pigments. These are also secondary metabolites, right? Carotenoids are also secondary metabolites. They are also secondary metabolites. Is it okay? Right. Now go for the last one. What it is, sir? Ethylene. Ethylene. Sir, what is the formula of this ethylene, sir? Ethylene C2H4, right? C2H4. Sir, this ethylene, it is a gas. Ethylene is a what, sir? Gas. It is a gas. Is it okay? Right? Therefore, sir, indole 3-acetic acid, it is a type of oxine, right? They are indole compounds. Sir, Ga3, gibberellic acid 3, right? Or gibberellic acid 3, nothing but gibberellins or gibberellins. Terpenes, secondary metabolites. Sir, N6 furfuryl aminopurine, it is nothing but kynetin. Kynetin is a type of cytokinin. It is a adenine derivative. Adenine is a purine nitrogen base. Sir, next, abscisic acid, ABA, right? Carotenoids. Carotenoids are secondary metabolites. Carotenoids are water insoluble photosynthetic pigments. Water insoluble photosynthetic pigments. Go for ethylene, right? This is a gaseous phytohormone. Ethylene is a gaseous phytohormone. Therefore, see this statement carefully. Sir, plant growth regulators are having diverse chemical composition. Yes or no? Diverse means different. Yes or no? Right. Therefore, sir, these are plant growth regulators. Sir, do chemical composition of all these plant growth regulators is same? No. Therefore, plant growth regulators having diverse chemical composition. Is this statement okay? Right? Now, from where these plant growth regulators are synthesized? From where these plant growth regulators are synthesized? Plant growth regulators. Right, synthesized from where they are synthesized from, right? Go for the first one. Sir, IAA, what it is? Indole 3-acetic acid. Indole 3-acetic acid, it is a type of what, sir? It's a type of oxine. It is a type of oxine. Sir, this IAA, it is synthesized from tryptophan amino acid. Synthesized from which amino acid, sir? Tryptophan amino acid. Tryptophan amino acid. Sir, tryptophan is a aromatic amino acid. Yes or no? It is which amino acid, sir? Aromatic amino acid. Tryptophan is a aromatic amino acid. Is it okay? Right? Sir, this IAA synthesis also requires zinc, Zn+2. also requires what, sir? Zinc. That is Zn plus 2. Sir, zinc is a micro element or micro element, sir? It is a micro element. Micronutrient, trace element, one and the same. Micro elements are also called as micronutrients, trace elements. Okay, right. Now go for number 2, second one. What, sir? Gibberellins or gibberellic acid. Okay, right, sir, it is synthesized from acetyl coenzyme A. It is synthesized from where, sir? Acetyl coenzyme A. Acetyl coenzyme A. Sir, this coenzyme A can be written as CoA. Coenzyme A can be written as what, sir? CoA. Therefore, gibberellic acid is synthesized from acetyl CoA. Acetyl CoA. Sir, what is this acetyl CoA, sir? During aerobic respiration, this acetyl coenzyme A comes as one of the intermediate. Therefore, it is one of the intermediate during what, sir? Aerobic respiration. One of the what? Intermediate. One of the intermediate, right, during which respiration, sir? During aerobic respiration. It is one of the intermediate during aerobic respiration. What it is? Acetyl coenzyme A. Is it okay? Right. Now go for number 3. What, sir? Cytokinins. Sir, cytokinins, in shortcut we are going to write it as CK. CK stands for cytokinins. Okay. Sir, the cytokinins are synthesized from AMP, that is adenosine monophosphate. Adenosine monophosphate, as well as isopentenyl pyrophosphate. Isopentenyl pyrophosphate. Therefore, what is the full form of AMP, sir? Adenosine monophosphate, isopentenyl pyrophosphate. From these two, cytokinins are synthesized. Okay. Number 4. What, sir? Abscisic acid. What it is? Abscisic acid. In shortcut, we are writing it as ABA, that is abscisic acid, right? Sir, this abscisic acid is synthesized anabolically. It is synthesized anabolically, right? Anabolically from acetyl coenzyme A. Anabolically from acetyl coenzyme A. Catabolically, right, from carotenoids. Catabolically from carotenoids. Is it okay? Right. Therefore, abscisic acid synthesized anabolically from acetyl coenzyme A, catabolically from what, sir? Carotenoids. Right. Now go for the last one. What it is, sir? Ethylene. Ethylene. That is a C2H4. Right. Sir, this ethylene, it is synthesized from methionine amino acid. It is synthesized from what, sir? Methionine amino acid. Methionine amino acid. In first year, we read that this methionine is a sulfur containing amino acid. Yes or no? It is a sulfur. What, sir? It is a sulfur containing amino acid. Sulfur containing amino acid. Who is sulfur containing amino acid, sir? Methionine is a sulfur containing amino acid. Therefore, check this table carefully. In this table, this what, sir? IAA, that is indole 3-acetic acid, a type of oxen, and ethylene. These two are synthesized from amino acids. What two are synthesized from amino acids, sir? That is IAA, oxen, a type of oxen. Second one is ethylene. These two are synthesized from where, sir? Amino acids. Is it okay? Right? Therefore, what and what, sir? IAA, that is a type of oxen, right? IAA, indole 3-acetic acid, a type of oxen. And what more, sir? Ethylene, right? C2H4 are plant growth regulators. synthesized from where? Synthesized from amino acids. Synthesized from where, sir? Amino acids. Therefore, IAA, that is a type of oxide. Ethylene are plant growth regulators synthesized from amino acids. Is it okay? Right? Now, listen this statement. Based on function. Based on what, sir? Function. Plant growth regulators are classified into two groups. Right? Based on what? Based on a function. Based on function. Plant growth regulators. Plant growth regulators are classified. Plant growth regulators are classified into how many groups? Into two groups. What are classified into two groups? Plant growth regulators are classified into two groups. Based on what, sir? Based on function. Okay. Now, what are the two groups, sir? What are the two groups, sir? Number one. First one is plant growth promoters. Plant growth promoters. What is the first one, sir? Plant growth promoters. Second one is plant growth inhibitors. What is the second one, sir? Plant growth inhibitors. Plant growth inhibitors. Is it okay? Go for the first one. What's our plant growth promoters? Plant growth promoters. Go for plant growth promoters. Sir, these plant growth promoters, these phytohormones are involved in growth promoting activities. Involved in what, sir? Growth promoting activities. Involved in plant growth promoting activities. They are involved in what, sir? They are involved in plant growth promoting activities. Sir, what are these growth promoting activities, sir? In plants, growth promoting activities. Sir, what are these growth promoting activities, sir? What are these growth promoting activities? Number one, cell division. Cell division. Number two, cell enlargement. Cell enlargement. Next, number three, tropic growth. Tropic growth. Number four, flowering. Number five, fruiting. What it is? Fruiting. Number six, seed formation. What formation, sir? Seed formation. Therefore, cell division, cell enlargement, tropic growth, flowering, fruiting and seed formation, all these are which activities? These are growth promoting activities. In these activities, what hormones are involved, sir? Plant growth promoters are involved. Is it okay? Right. Now go for examples of plant growth promoters. Go for examples of plant growth promoters. First one is auxins. What is the first example? Auxins. Second one is gibberellic acid, GA. I am writing as GA, right? Gibberellins or gibberellic acid. Next one is what, sir? Cytokinins. Cytokinins. Therefore, sir, auxins, gibberellic acid, cytokinins, these are what, sir? Plant growth promoters. What are these? Plant growth promoters, right? Now go for number two, second one, plant growth inhibitors, right? Plant growth, what, sir? Plant growth inhibitors. Plant growth inhibitors. Sir, plant growth inhibitors, right, these are involved in growth inhibiting activities. Where they are involved, sir? They are involved in growth inhibiting activities. Involved in growth inhibiting activities. Sir, what are these growth inhibiting activities, sir? Such as dormancy. What, sir? Dormancy. Second one is abscission. What is the second one, sir? Abscission. Is it okay? Right? Therefore, sir, involved in growth inhibiting activities such as dormancy and what, sir? Abscission. Is it okay? Right? Sir, what is the meaning of dormancy, sir? Dormancy. Inability of a seed. Inability of a seed to germinate. Inability of a seed to germinate due to unfavorable internal conditions. It means in the seed, as conditions are unfavorable. What are unfavorable? The conditions of seed are unfavorable for seed germination. That is called as seed dormancy, or it is called as a seed dormancy. Is it okay? Therefore, what is the meaning of seed dormancy, sir? Seed dormancy means nothing but inability of a seed. Inability of seed to germinate. It means seed is unable to germinate. Why seed is not able to germinate? Due to unfavorable. Due to what, sir? Unfavorable internal conditions. Due to unfavorable internal conditions. Therefore, as internal conditions are unfavorable, right, seed is unable to germinate. This inability of a seed to germinate is called as a seed dormancy. Sir, what is the meaning of abscission, sir? What is the meaning of abscission, sir? Listen here. Sir, for example, this is a stem, sir. This is a stem, right? This is a node, sir. This is a leaf. Sir, from here, for example, a flower has developed. What has developed, sir? Flower has developed. Sir, when this flower is going to fall off, right, before this flower falls off, a dead layer, what, sir? A dead layer is formed. A dead layer is formed between this falling organ and the stem. Therefore, in between the stem and the organ that is going to fall off, in between the stem and the organ that is going to fall off, in between these two, a dead layer is formed. This dead layer is called as abscission layer. What is this dead layer called as? Abscission layer. Therefore, what is the meaning of abscission, sir? Abscission means nothing but falling or shed off. What? Of leaves, flowers or fruits by forming what's our abscission layer. By forming abscission layer. Where this abscission layer is formed, sir? Between stem and organ that falls off. Is this statement okay? Right? Therefore, see this statement. What is the meaning of abscission, sir? Nothing but falling off, shed off of what? Leaves, flowers or fruits. By forming which layer? Abscission layer. Sir, abscission layer is a dead layer. Yes or no? Be careful. Abscission layer is a dead layer. It is formed between what, sir? It is formed between the stem and the organ that is going to fall off. Is this statement okay? Right? Therefore, sir, these plant growth inhibitors, they are involved in growth inhibiting activities such as dormancy and what, sir? Abscission. Such as dormancy and abscission. Right? Now listen here, we are discussing plant growth inhibitors, right? What they are? Plant growth inhibitors. Sir, this plant growth inhibitors, they even respond to wound. What, sir? They respond to wound and stress. Sir, to which type of stress they respond, sir? They respond to both abiotic stress as well as biotic stress. Biotic, living, abiotic, non-living, right? Therefore, respond to wound and stress. Which type of stress? Both biotic and abiotic stress. Sir, plant growth inhibitors, example I am writing, plant growth inhibitors, example, abscisic acid. What are the example for plant growth inhibitors, sir? Abscisic acid. Now listen this statement carefully. Sir, ethylene. Sir, ethylene, it shows both growth promoting activities as well as growth inhibiting activities. Therefore, it can fit in either plant growth promoters or plant growth inhibitors. Is it okay? Therefore, ethylene shows both what's growth promoting and growth inhibiting, growth promoting as well as growth inhibiting activities. So what? Ethylene can fit in either what? Plant growth promoters, or plant growth inhibitors. Is this statement okay? Once you see this statement, sir, ethylene, it is showing both promoting activities as well as inhibiting activities. So ethylene, it can fit in, right, either. I am not saying neither, I am saying either. It can either fit in plant growth promoters or plant growth inhibitors. Sir, most of its activities are growth inhibiting activities. Ethylene, most of its activities are growth inhibiting activities. Therefore, most of the ethylene activities are what? Growth inhibiting activities. Most of the ethylene activities are what, sir? Growth inhibiting activities. Is this statement okay? Right? Therefore, based on function, plant growth regulators are classified into how many groups? 2 groups. What are they? Plant growth promoters, plant growth inhibitors. Ethylene can fit either in plant growth promoters or in plant growth regulators, as it shows both promoting as well as inhibiting activities. But most of ethylene activities are growth inhibiting activities. Most of the ethylene activities are growth inhibiting activities, right? Go for the first phytohormone, that is what, sir? Auxins. Auxins. Sir, this word auxin is derived from a Greek word. Auxin. Derived from a Greek word. Derived from a Greek word. What is that Greek word, sir? Auxin. Sir, what is the meaning of this auxin, sir? Which means to grow. Which means to grow. Sir, this auxin is the first discovered hormone. Auxin is the first discovered hormone. First discovered hormone is what, sir? Auxin. Sir, oxygen is first isolated from human urine by vent. Oxygen first isolated. Oxygen first isolated from where, sir? Human urine. By whom, sir? Vent. Scientist name I am writing, vent. Is it okay? Sir, oxygen first isolated from human urine, right? It means a human urine contains oxygens. Why, sir? Because oxygen is not having any metabolic role in human body. As oxygen is not having any metabolic role in the human body, it comes out as an excretory product. What comes out as an excretory product? Oxygen. Why? Because it is not having any metabolic role in the human body. As oxygen not having any metabolic role, in human body, what happens? Oxygen comes out as an excretory product. What is coming out as an excretory product? Oxygen, as it is not having any metabolic role in the human body. Is it okay? Sir, this oxygen, right, and cytokinins, they shows polar movement. What and what, sir? Oxygens and cytokinins. Cytokinins shows which movement, sir? Polar movement. Shows polar movement. It means synthesized at one pole moves to another pole. Synthesized at one pole, they are moving towards another pole. They are moving towards another pole. For example, you take oxygens. Sir, these oxygens are generally synthesized. Oxygens are generally synthesized. Oxygens, they are generally synthesized in growing tips of root and shoot. Is this statement okay? Right? Therefore, oxygens, they are generally synthesized. Where, sir? In the growing tips of root and shoot. In the growing tips of root and shoot. Now, see this diagram once. For example, right, this is a stem, sir. I am taking it as a shoot. Sir, this is a radicle, sir, a root. Is it okay? Right. Now see here. Sir, oxygens which are synthesized in root tip. Oxygens which are synthesized in the root tip. Oxygens which are synthesized in the root tip, they are moving towards shoot. They are moving towards what, sir? Shoot. Acropetal manner. Acropetal. Sir, the oxygens which are synthesized in the shoot tip, they move towards root. This is basipetal manner. Which manner, sir? Basipetal manner. It means oxygens are moving from one pole to another pole. Moving from one pole to another pole. So we are calling oxygens and cytokinins showing as which movements, sir? Polar movement. Is this statements okay? Right. Sir, oxygens, what, sir? Oxygens. Oxygens synthesized in shoot apex, moving towards root. Which manner, sir? Basipetal manner. Moving towards the base. Synthesized in radicle, synthesized in the root, they are moving towards shoot. Which manner, sir? Acropetal manner. Sir, oxygens, in oxygens, basipetal to acropetal ratio is 3:1. In what, sir? Oxygens. In oxygens, what, sir? Basipetal to in oxygens, basipetal to acropetal, what ratio exists? 3:1 ratio exists. In case of auxins, write basipetal to acropetal, which ratio exists? 3:1 ratio exists. Is it okay? Right? Auxins, they may be right, natural or synthetic. Auxins, they may be natural or synthetic. Go for the first one. What's our natural auxins? Sir, natural auxins, first one is IAA, indole 3-acetic acid. Indole 3-acetic acid. Second one is IBA, indole butyric acid. Indole butyric acid. Indole butyric acid. Sir, in auxins, the most widely available in plants is indole 3-acetic acid. Therefore, IAA, most widely available auxin where in plants. Most widely available auxin in plants is what, sir? IAA, that is indole 3-acetic acid. Indole 3-acetic acid, right? Now go for number 2. What's our synthetic auxins? Synthetic auxins. Sir, synthetic auxins can be also called as what, sir? Artificial auxins. Artificial auxins. Sir, these natural auxins, they are synthesized. They are synthesized by plant. It means plant is going to synthesize these auxins. Sir, these are synthetic auxins or what's our artificial auxins? Example is NaA, naphthalene acetic acid. Naphthalene acetic acid. Second one is 2,4-D. What is the full form? 2,4-dichlorophenoxy. Phenoxyacetic acid. What is the full form of 2,4-D, sir? 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. Next one is 2,4,5-T. What is the full form of 2,4,5-T, sir? 2,4,5-trichloro. What it is? Trichlorophenoxyacetic acid. Is this statements okay? Sir, we are discussing synthetic auxins or artificial auxins. Examples: naphthalene acetic acid, NaA, naphthalene acetic acid. Next one is 2,4-D, 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. Next one is 2,4,5-T, that is 2,4,5-trichlorophenoxyacetic acid. Is it okay? Right? Thank you.